I'm very fond of tray bakes because it's simple and it's all done in the one pan and you can take it to the table, so it looks quite dramatic. This one is my basmati rice and chicken tray bake with a slight Persian twist. Now in a mortar and pestle, I'll add 1 clove of garlic along with a pinch of salt, and we'll just bruise this garlic until it starts to become quite sticky. That's looking good. So now for some coriander seeds, a generous amount of coriander seeds, about a teaspoon, and we're going to crush them and break them up. And that's what we're looking for. Now we'll add some saffron. So this is a very Persian twist here. A pinch of saffron, dried saffron we'll add. And this is not only going to give us a really nice floral flavour, it's also going to stain the chicken, so it will be a light yellow colour. Now we can add some preserved lemon. I love preserved lemon, but you do need to take it easy with it. If you put too much in, it can overpower. So I've got about 1 wedge of preserved lemon. I've roughly chopped it, and then we're just going to mix it and crush it in to our coriander and saffron mix. This right here is the ultimate flavour bomb. So much has gone into this and it's just going to make the chicken taste so wonderful. But you can see it's a little thick, so I'll add some oil, about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, just roughly, so it just thins out. And I'll scrape that down and just mix that together. Okay, that is looking good, so we can marinate our chicken. I love to use chicken legs. They're inexpensive and they're full of flavour, particularly if you're going to cook them for a long time. So 6 chicken legs for this, or chicken drumsticks. We'll place them into a glass bowl just like this. I'll add our mixture over the top, scrape it down. Now I'll add another small pinch of salt because the preserved lemon is salty and we have added a small pinch. And now get your hands in here and really just massage all of that marinade into the chicken. Now, if you're really organised, you can do this ahead of time and you can marinate it for at least 2 days. All of that flavour is going to penetrate into the meat. However, because it is a concentrated flavour, if you needed to cook it straight away, just like I am, you can, and it'll still be absolutely delicious. Okay, now for the rice. Now I like to use basmati rice for this. It's a longer style of rice and it's very aromatic, so it's going to go nicely with this tray bake. I need 1.5 cups of the basmati rice. I'm just going to rinse it into some water. When you're washing your rice, just be really gentle with it so we're not breaking up any of the lovely grains. We just want to take a little of the starch away from it. Okay, now to start frying off an onion. I'm using a tray that goes into the oven and also is suitable for a stovetop. We're going to pop that on a medium heat. I'll add a splash of extra virgin olive oil and a generous amount of butter. I want lots of butter. There's nothing better than rice and butter. So at least 50 grams of butter, and I'll just allow that to melt. Then I'll add my onion. Now this is just 1 onion that I've finely chopped. I'm going to add it with some salt and just cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, just quite gently until it's really soft. Okay, these onions are soft, so I'll drain off this rice that's been soaking and we'll add this to this onion and butter and just give that a stir so each grain of basmati rice is coated in the butter and the onion. At this stage we can add our chickpeas. So this is just 1 can of chickpeas that I've drained and I've rinsed in some water. Now just spread that out, just so it goes all the way to the sides. We need 800 millilitres of chicken stock. Just want it to completely coat that rice. And now for our little drumsticks that are full of flavour, we're just going to nestle them into the rice and we'll just make sure that they're quite close together. Now I'll cover this with some foil and this goes into the oven for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to remove the foil and cook it for a further 20 minutes or until all of that stock has been absorbed by the rice. I'm really excited about this dish. Look how the rice has really risen over that chicken. It's cooked together and it smells delicious. I'm going to add some yogurt to this, so this is just going to make it a little saucy. You just need to dollop it in and around the chicken and the rice. You can see that it's really crispy on the outside too, and that's because we removed the foil and allowed it to cook a little longer. And for some nuts, pistachios, I love their colour, and I'm just going to roughly chop them. Great. Now we'll pick them up and we'll just scatter them all over the chicken and the rice, spreading that out. And I always associate Persian cuisine with pomegranates. I love their jewelled interior, and the best way to get them out is just to flip it upside down and then tap it with a wooden spoon, and you'll see all of those gorgeous pink little seeds fall out. Look at those colours. Great. And finally, the last little touch, some nigella seeds. We'll just sprinkle them over, and to show them off, just pop them near the yogurt. That is a feast for the eyes, full of colour, full of flavour. Best thing about it, it's all done in one tray.